every Monday, with Peterborough Positive, the city's business improvement district, I visit a local city centre business for a chat. This week, it's the turn of The Right Time in Westgate Arcade, and I went along to meet the guy that runs that place, a guy called Paul.
Good to see you, Paul. Now, I have heard a whisper about the price of gold going up. What can you tell us?
It's not a whisper, it's a fact. It's all gone up 20%. Silver, gold, platinum, everything's gone up. We're buying loads. People are bringing in stuff all the while. Everybody's bringing in all sorts in. But they're generally going through their jewellery boxes and looking for broken bits, old bits, things they don't bother with no more. Things that were in fashion in the 80s, they're not now. It's a different time.
But with that 20% rise in the price of gold, it's an extra reason, I guess, to remind people who've got that stuff that you were just mentioning, maybe laying around in drawers or little old jewellery boxes. And so to try and dig into a few of the types of things people might find, you've brought out a bag of bits of old gold. Is this what you've had brought into the shop today?
That's right, yeah. People are bringing stuff in today. People are bringing stuff in all the while, bracelets.
So that's a big, thick gold bracelet.
Well, that was all the fashion in the 80s. The man probably paid £400 for that years and years and years ago. He's got over £2,000 for it today.
So that bracelet there, you've paid somebody £2,000 for it?
Yeah, not check, cash. No messing about.
Wow. And these things here, what are these things?
Yeah, they're all little pendants and stuff like that, old rings and stuff, all little bits and bobs. You'd be amazed how it all adds up. But people are coming in going, I wish I'd have bought it in today instead of 6 months ago because I got 20% more. I said, yeah, you would have done, but that's life, isn't it? You know, you can't spend it twice. You've got to enjoy it while you're here.
You've got to enjoy it while you're here. I love it. I love your ethos. So people bring their bits of old gold in. What's the process? You put it on scales or something?
First off, we look at it and we separate it into carats. What we do is we put it in carats, we weigh it, we give you a price, you say yes please or no thank you. If you say yes, we pay you straight away. If it's a lot of money, I'll walk you around the bank and help you put it in the bank. Some people want to do that. Some people, I had a lady in the other day, she said, don't walk me to the bank, walk me to the travel agents. I said, OK, I'll come with you for a fee.
Yeah, I'll go on holiday with you. It is amazing how much gold and silver is still in people's homes, almost forgotten about.
That's correct.
Especially with the 20% increase.
That's right. It's ridiculous, but you've got to... How can I put it? Years ago, you're loaning and pawnbroking and selling stuff. You know, you associate that with people that haven't got much money. And now the time is, it's not that you haven't got much money, it's just, it's sat there doing nothing. So it's got to the point where the embarrassment of coming in is more like, hold on, let's go in now and sell our stuff and get the money for it and do something positive with it, rather than just have it sat in your drawer, doing nothing. Yeah, we're getting all sorts of people coming, people with a lot of money. It's people who are, realising that now's the time, to get the premium for it.
Because that price, that 20% increase could go the other way at some point.
It could do, but I personally don't think it will. But like the other day I had a lady in, I gave her £420. She said, oh, yes, please. And then I said to her afterwards, I said, what did you expect to get? She said, I would have been happy with 100. I said, well, do us a favour, tell your friends, tell your family. She said, oh, we can go for lunch now. She weren't coming in because she needed bills paying or anything like that. She's just recycling. Yeah. That's all you're doing, is recycling and just turning things into something useful.
Now, listen, aside from the gold and the silver and the platinum, of course, this is a shop in Peterborough that's been around for years and years and years, specialising in watches. So if anyone listening still wants to buy a nice watch, you've got how many watches here?
I've got about 12,000 on display.
12,000 watches?
I've got a lot on display and I've got a lot going on. The watches are slowed down, as you know. Everybody's got watches on that's last 10, 15 years that they've had on their wrists. Their parents have bought them when they was 18, etc. We still sell watches, but we do jewellery as well. But we've had to adapt and change our tack a little bit to jewellery and silver jewellery. It's, don't get me wrong, it's still good. Any old watches, we buy them as well. So
come and see us at the right time.
That's it. You know where we are. We've been here for years.
You've been here for years. OK, it's the right time. It's Westgate Arcade. Good to see you, Paul. Thank you.